Hello, and thank you so much for taking the time to actually watch my video. This video, as titled, is all to do with the subject of time. Now, for me, time is a very important commodity, if you like. Yeah, it's something which we cannot never replace. Now, with this in mind, you've got to ask yourself, why then do so many people waste it? Yeah, why are so many people, me included, I've done it in the past myself, why do we sit and waste our most precious time? It's something we cannot bring back. Now, this video really is just to try and inspire you to think more about how you're using your time and about perhaps how you can perhaps set aside more time during your day for more positive tasks. Everybody in their life, yeah, has a certain amount of time, and it's how we use this time which is going to, if you like, reflect on whatever we achieve. Now, for me, I've got a family. Obviously, I've got children. I've got animals. I've got a job. Balancing time is a very difficult thing to do, but we need to at least appreciate the value of our time. I believe that a lot of people, and like I say, me included, I've spent time doing things which we know perhaps are not the best use of our time. Yes, it might be something which we enjoy, and obviously we're getting what I call temporary pleasure from. But is it actually, is the activity that we're actually doing, is that really making us feel fulfilled? Or is it just an activity that we're doing to pass the time? Yeah, because so many times you hear people talking, and sometimes they'll say, I haven't got the time, or it might be something very worthwhile. It might be something which they've dreamed about doing. It might be something which they want to look back when they're older and look at it and say to themselves, well, I've actually achieved that, I've actually done that. But will they do it in the future? Will you do it in the future, or will you look back and say, "Oh, I never ever got round to it. I never had the time"? Because this really, if you are going to say this to yourself in the future, really is not the truth. Yeah. What you'll have to say to yourself, if this is you in the future, is that I had the time, but I wasted it. Yeah, I spent too much time on social media. I spent too much time watching telly. I spent too much time doing the things which I knew I shouldn't be doing. Yeah. Now this video isn't just about you, if you like, making. Obviously, I want you, if you're watching this, to obviously be fulfilled and to try and move forward in your life. That's what my channel's all about. Yeah. But you need to obviously appreciate, as I do now, that it's not all about getting on completely. It's more about making the most of what you actually have around you as well. So many people take this for granted. People who perhaps who have got family that they don't make the time for. Or it could be they've got colleagues at work who they don't make the time for, because because you're perhaps so eaten up in your own life, your own worries and concerns, that you're perhaps neglecting people that you really do cherish, but are perhaps not making the time for. So I don't want you to think this video is just about completely, making loads of money, racing, and using your time for optimum ways of achieving more in your life with regard to your finances. It's more about looking at ways that you can actually use your life to um, do more with your time that is going to create you, and more importantly, your family, more happiness. Because for me, it took me a while to realise that, yes, obviously wealth creation, earning money, achieving more, achieving a certain stature, if you like, in your life, um, is obviously ideal, and a lot of people, and me as well included, want to do that. I still think now, though, that all that aside, that ain't the most important thing in my life. And I think this is a fundamental mistake that a lot of people are actually making. They're not using the time they have, this precious time, to actually spend it with the people that they love. Yeah, I often think sometimes, because I do, I dig myself out sometimes. I think like, should I have done that, and should I have perhaps made the effort and done that? And it's something which really we've got to try and act upon if we are saying this to ourselves. Yeah, because we don't know what's around the corner. We don't know what's around the corner, and how much of this precious time we have for ourselves, but also the amount of precious time that we have with the people that we love the most. Yeah, is there somebody in your life which who is important to you, who is fundamental to you in your life, somebody that you love, you cherish, a child, a parent, a friend? And if you're not making the time for that person, ask yourself why. Yeah, don't just keep giving yourself excuses. What is the reason? Yeah, what is the reason? And it's usually because lack of planning. It could be that perhaps your character is a bit lacking, that perhaps you need to start thinking more about other people. Yeah, and I don't really know completely how to describe to you how to use your um, time efficiently. I mean, obviously there's books on that, there's other videos on it, but I'm just trying to encourage you to appreciate the concept that time is a commodity which we all have, but which every day is depleting. Every single day we're getting older. Every single day the people around us are getting older, and we never know when these people are going to be taken away from us. And so for me, putting money to one side, yeah, your family, the people you love, yeah, and what you can contribute to the people that you love around you is more important than anything. Yeah, it's more important than anything in your life. For me at the moment, my situation, I've got a house, I've got money, I've got a bit of money, and I'm always looking at ways that I can make my children happier. I don't always achieve it. I ain't saying I'm the best person in the world. I'm not. In fact, if you see my other videos, I have got problems with my own mental health. But I try and do things for people around me that are important to me. Is there someone that you love that you can take out for a day? Is there somebody that you can help? What can you do for these people that you love? And how can you start making more use of your precious time? Yeah, because it's something which I think as I'm getting older, I'm 51 years of age at the moment, and it's something which I'm thinking more and more about. Yeah, I've got a daughter of 22, I've got a son of 17, and I'm thinking like now with my house, could I perhaps downsize, perhaps spend more time with my children, do have the money and have the finances to be able to do more with my children, because these are all things which really are more important than anything else in your life. I don't care whether you've got a business, you could have a multi-million dollar company. Yeah, if you haven't got the time to spend with your children and with the people that you cherish, then to me you're not succeeding in life, because life for me is not just financial success. Yeah, it's having the time, the ability, yeah, those precious moments that you can spend with the people that you love. Yeah, so start making more use of your time. I hope this video has really helped you. I hope it's going to make you think differently about how you use your time. If you see my other videos, my channel is aimed at helping people, personal development. I also talk about my illness, my OCD. But it was actually through watching YouTube and actually watching a video very similar to this that started making me think about what I was doing with my life and how I was using my precious, my most cherished time. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe. I really appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment. I always reply to constructive comments. And yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. If you're looking for inspiration, if you're looking for somebody to try and help you, to obviously move on a bit in your life, then hopefully I'll be that person. Thank you so much, and thanks for watching.